Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm super excited to bring you along for the first cook on the Island Grill Stone. I'm gonna make an appetizer, and we were kind of kicking back and forth the idea of doing jalapeno poppers, and I wanted to mix it up a bit. And so I decided to take some Cajun inspiration, and we're gonna do Cajun shrimp stuffed jalapeno poppers. And these are gonna be fantastic on the Island Grill Stone. It's all seasoned and ready to go. And we're gonna utilize the Traeger today. So I really think that this is a great way to use this stone. And so let's go see how I do it. Super easy recipe, and your friends are gonna love them. Come on. So for my first cook on my Island Grill Stone that's already seasoned, I did that in the last video, I'm going to do my version of a popper or a jalapeno appetizer. You could actually use these as a main course as well. But I'm also going to do 2 bone-in skin-on chicken breast, and all I did with this was season it with Tango Spice Company's Tango Verde. And it's spicy, it's so good on chicken. But the poppers are gonna be with shrimp, and these are 16-20 count. I've got 70% less fat cream cheese, that is a mouthful, and Wild Tree's Cajun seasoning. You can use any Cajun seasoning you like. If you wanted something with no preservatives and low sodium, then Wild Tree would be the option, because that's what they no preservatives ever, but it's a really good amount of spice. So for this 5 ounces of cream cheese, I'm going to use a tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning, which should be enough. We'll taste it before we put the shrimp in there. So we're just going to get this mixed up, and I soften this a little bit. You want your cream cheese to be room temperature. You can use full fat, but I thought I'd try this one and see how I like it. And so now that I've got the Cajun seasoning in there, let's see if we got enough. Just give me a I'm going to say it needs a little bit more. And like any other spice, they're going to bloom, so you don't want it to be over the top. Let's put about a half a teaspoon more, and that should be good. I've taken my jalapenos and cut them in half lengthwise, and I use, to get all the ribs and seeds out, I use a grapefruit spoon. It works great. It's got a serrated edge around it, and it works fantastic for that. So go ahead and get our mix together. And I'm going to use raw shrimp. Now, you could cook them first if you like. You could do just about anything you want. So I'm just cutting these in chunks. I want to know there's some shrimp meat in there, and get that all in there. And they're going to be on the grill long enough that they will cook through. The Island Grill Stone is preheating right now. You bring it from cold grill to your temperature that you want, and I want these to cook at about 350. Between 300 and 350 is fine. And because shrimp cook so fast, it'll be super delicious. So getting these chunks in here, and I might actually skewer the rest of these and put them on the grill. I don't know yet. Okay, let's see if we got enough. And I want, like I said, I want a fair amount of shrimp filling in here. So you want your shrimp all coated with that cream cheese as well. yummy shrimp that was, but not that cheesy mixture. Yum. So really it doesn't get any simpler. We're gonna go ahead and get these in each of these jalapenos, just like a little boat. And we're gonna grill these skin side down and just let them heat through. So I'm gonna finish all of these. I'll give you a look at it as soon as I'm done, and we'll get out there and put these on the grill. Okay, so I've got these stuffed. Now I'm just gonna take a pinch of the Cajun seasoning, just for color more than anything, and sprinkle that right on top. Okay, so I've got my smoked paprika. We're gonna go ahead and, oh, look how pretty that is. Just a little sprinkle for some color, and they're ready for the grill. I cannot wait. And these are just gonna, basically you're gonna use your grill like you do your oven. 350 until they're done, and the shrimp cook very quickly, so it won't be too bad. All right, I'll see you out there. All right, so my temperature says we're at 300, but it's really windy out and cold, so maintaining that I might end up putting it on high, but not yet. So we're gonna get these tricky little guys on our grill stone. There we go, and I still have room for my chicken. So my chicken is next. I'm gonna put that skin side down. Ooh, sizzle. Sizzle right there. Love it, because this looks amazing. I'm gonna take the shrimp that are on there off, and the poppers, you can tell the shrimp inside there are getting opaque, but I want them to cook a little bit longer. I want some char on the bottom of those peppers. And I'm gonna crank the Traeger up to high and finish off this chicken. And we can't wait for dinner. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Oh, yum! Okay, so my poppers are ready to come off the grill. The chicken is still sizzling and popping away. I'm gonna leave that on there for another few minutes. But I'm gonna take these poppers off and let them cool so they can kind of set up a little bit before we eat, if that makes sense. Doesn't that look good? I am super excited. It smells amazing out here. And don't get too close, because that chicken's popping. All right, guys, I'll meet you in the house. All right, so I've let these cool down so they can kind of set up. You don't want them so blistering hot. You kind of want to serve them at a little above room temperature for an appetizer. And they've got that smoky flavor. The bottom of the pepper gets all charred, and it really looks good. It smells amazing. So here's to the boys that are down south this week and enjoying some Cajun cooking. I wish I was there. Oh wait, boys and gal, because I believe one of my other friends is down there as well. So here's my Cajun popper. Wow. Okay, I love the Cajun seasoning. It's got a bite. It goes right along with that jalapeno. The shrimp, you can bite down on a big chunk of the shrimp with that cream cheese, and I really like the low-fat cream cheese. I mean, you could do this full fat as well, but I'm really not missing any of that. So that being said, these are a really delicious, you know what, kind of decadent little hors d'oeuvre, or as a side dish. We're having it alongside our chicken that is about ready to come off and rest for a while. And so, as always, guys, if you're not a subscriber and you want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If it inspires you to stay with me, then go ahead and check out all the links that I've left with you in the description box below. I've got my Wild Tree website. my Facebook page, as well as the Island Grillstone, where you can go click on that link and go get your own, because this is really phenomenal on the grill. I love it. These would have kind of teeter-tottered on the grill grates and maybe fallen in. I didn't lose a thing. I could use a fish spatula to get them right off the grill, and everything's been non-stick so far, so I really like it. I've also got my, let's see, did I say Facebook page? My mailing address? Go check them all out. And as always, guys, can't wait to see you next time. God bless.